feeling. Our first blessing, the Holy O integration of the Holy O 9 clusters of the All That Is, in the top of our pyramid of our androgyne presence, this blessing connects the Holy O Trinity of Oneness cluster of the three universal systems to our Holy O neutral zone, our Holy O androgyne functions. This creates a clear and stable pathway of knowing, understanding, manifesting, communication, and trust of all universal truth through the Holy O gray ray and anchors in our pituitary gland. In our second in our bottom left corner of our triangle of our masculine soul, this blessing connects the Holy O Earth of the Holy O Earth cluster of 76 universes to the moment of our birth, our Holy O crystal light body, and our soul star. This forgives all human shortcomings and heals social unrest through the love particle of our hearts and our Holy O black ray and anchors in our crystal pyramids. In the bottom right corner of our feminine spirit, this blessing connects the Holy O divine feminine cluster of 86 universes to our crystal lattice, earth star, and divine feminine, and then into the dawn of creation. This returns life on this earth to the model and intuition of the Holy O, from which we came, through the Holy O brown ray and anchors in our root chakras. In our second blessing of the Holy O three bodies that interface the 9 clusters of the All That Is, and the top of our pyramid of our androgyne presence, this blessing allows our Holy O divine presence to be plumb bob and square with the Holy O 9 cluster All That Is. This creates Holy O pure perfection of navigation, control, and coordination, Holy O same in the 9 cluster All That Is, through the Holy O gray ray and anchors in our pituitary gland. In the bottom left corner of our masculine soul, this blessing allows our Holy O soul to be plumb bob and square with the Holy O 9 cluster All That Is. This creates pure perfection in all 3 of our flesh bodies and connects all of our cell nuclei to the Holy O 9 cluster All That Is through the Holy O black ray and anchors in our crystal pyramids. In the third corner of our triangle, our bottom right corner of our feminine spirit, this allows our Holy O spirit to be plumb bob and square with the 9 cluster All That Is. This frees our Holy O androgyne to surf web and connects our earth star with the Holy O 9 cluster All That Is through our Holy O brown ray and anchors in our root chakras. Our third blessing to bring forth through the plan of grand design our Holy O government of the 9 cluster All That Is. This blessing in the top of the pyramid of our androgyne presence elevates our oracle particle into our Holy O neutral zone in the heart of creation as the initiator of all divine decrees and the intuition of all loving feelings and thoughts that go with loving feelings to be our Holy O government of the 9 cluster All That Is through the Holy O gray ray and anchors in our pituitary gland. In the bottom left corner of our masculine soul, this blessing commits our ego body to be the Holy O ego body as the servant of our inner child and adult bodies, and to always be obedient to Divine Mother through the Holy O black ray and anchors in our crystal pyramids. In the bottom left corner of the bottom right corner of our feminine spirit, this connects our earth star to all universal truth and right action, and then connects to the central axis of the 9 cluster All That Is. Life, liberty, and glad tidings to all is served through the holyoke brown ray and anchors in our root chakras. And our fourth blessing of the grand design of the holyoke neutron star activity on the 9-cluster all that is, the top of our pyramid and our androgyne presence. This activates the great cosmic pulse to be top dead center of the 9-cluster all that is, and for the creation of gold to be the blood of all binary star systems in the 9-cluster all that is. This is the origin of intelligence and prosperity in all living things through the holyoke gray ray and anchors in our pituitary gland. In the second corner of our masculine soul, this blessing allows eternal youth to gain control of all cell nuclei of our 3 flesh bodies and holyoke crystal light bodies and soul star to integrate all binary star systems of the 9-cluster all that is through the holyoke black ray and anchors in our crystal pyramids. In the third corner of our feminine spirit, this blessing creates etheric gold into our crystal lattice and elevates our Earth star into all universal orbits of the 9-cluster all that is. This creates well-being and holyoke love in all 7 levels of our consciousness through the holyoke brown ray and anchors in our root chakras. And this completes our group healing for this evening. It went over quite well, and all 9 clusters of the all that is, and all are now integrated into this process. And now, if there's any comments from the audience, any observations you might have had, any visions you might have had, this is a fun time to share. Yeah. And we'll say goodbye now to everyone on the phone because it's real hard for you to hear this. And so we'll just say goodbye. Thank you very much for participating this evening. And we will have another group healing Sunday at 2 o'clock, and then another one on the following Tuesday, a week from today at 7:30. All are welcome. Thank you very much.